FOG Angel here, and the coach here for Family Gamers. Welcome, Wargamers, to an exciting, awesome episode. They came out with these Rebel Pathfinders unit expansion. They revealed these a while ago with Jyn Erso, but we finally are going to have a look at the cards and all that good stuff. So, let's take a look. Actually, before we take a look, if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing, because we are going to have more videos like this where we talk about Star Wars Legion news and all that good stuff. So, yeah, and also make sure you like the video as well. And let's get right into it. These look pretty cool.
Yeah. So this is I guess these are the dudes that were in Rogue One with Jyn. So here they go, all painted up. They look pretty cool. We got 4 humans and then 2 aliens, which alien races are cool.
Those aliens look pretty cool.
Pretty awesome. I really like it. That's them all painted up in their glory, and
it looks like you get the standard tokens pretty much.
Yeah, but look at this. You get a little ion token right here. So an ion token, and then the weapon destroyed or whatever for the for the weapons, and you'll see why later on. But it almost looks like he's got almost like a fleet trooper kind of helmet. So these guys it looks like a ragtag bunch of guys. Something thrown together. But let's get right to it. So here we go. The Rebel Pathfinders. Now they're only 68 points. And you can take heavy weapons, training, comms, equipment, grenades, and I think this is the reconfigure, or you can take the gun here, so that's pretty cool. They are 1 health apiece, but they have 2 courage, so that's double the courage of your regular Rebel troopers, which is good. Now check it out. They have a surge to crit and a surge to defense. So I'm sorry, surge to hit, surge for defense. So that's really good. That's they're getting both. And unarmed is 1 black, and then the A300, the usual 1 to 3, 2 white. So they have some abilities.
So the abilities they have Danger Sense 3, which is you may choose not to remove your suppression tokens while defending against a range attack. Roll 1 extra defense dice. For each suppression token you have, adding up to 3 extra dice. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's the one that's Jyn Erso has that. So, but I think with that, like you really take a risk, because even though they have 2 courage, you could roll up the let's say 3 defense dice. So you're rolling up to 3 defense. Let's say 5 defense dice. So it's good. You can survive, but I think you gotta stay close to a leader, so that you don't panic and run away. I think that's the main thing. The placing is important with these guys.
Yeah, and that's why I like Star Wars Legion, just because the placing is very important in this game.
But now here's the thing. But that's why these guys, it might be a little tough, but we'll get to that in a second. So the next one is Dauntless.
Yeah, they have Dauntless, which is after you rally, if you are suppressed but not panicked, you may gain 1 suppression token to perform a free move action. Mm-hmm. So even if you're far away from your leader, you can kind of just move. Use that to move in, and so that you're, you don't get panicked.
Right. Now that's the thing. Like you said, you can get 2 actions after being suppressed, but you got to be careful with that. And now, placing them by the leader. But here you go. So now with Infiltrate, it might be tough, and this is why.
Infiltrate is you may deploy anywhere beyond range 3 of all enemy units.
Mm-hmm. So now, if you're doing that, it's going to be tough to be by a leader if the leader doesn't have Infiltrate. You know what I mean? So you got to really be smart with these guys with that. I like Danger Sense. I like Dauntless, but your rally step is going to be big. Maybe once they're in a position and they're not going to be panicked, you can rally, take away their suppression. They'll be in cover, with the suppression. But I'm worried about these guys being out and about and panicked. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they move at they move at 2, so it's decent. But I think Infiltrate, having Danger Sense and Dauntless and Infiltrate, you got to choose what you want to do. Now the main thing is with Infiltrate, it says you may deploy anywhere beyond range 3 of all enemy units. You don't have to.
I'm assuming that you don't have to do that.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see doing that and then using the other 2 rules for getting rid of suppression tokens. I think it'll be an interesting way to play it.
That'll be something new to do.
Yeah, a little ballsy, but we could figure it out. I think it'll be interesting.
Right, and they're 68 points, so they're pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But you can really get them expensive. So if we look here, let's go over the cards. All right. So here we go. Overwatch. You gain Sentinel. Your standby range is 1 to 3. So instead of 1 to 2, it increases 1 to 3. That's pretty good, especially these guys. If you want to just set them up somewhere, and kind of ambush or wait for somebody to come by, get in range and stuff, that might work out pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a not bad upgrade card just for 4 points.
Yeah, for 4 points. So next one is, now here comes some. This is like the reconfigure, so you can do things. So the short range, the A300 short range config is a 1 to 2, 1 red dice. So the red dice is, we like red dice. When you recover, you may flip this card. Okay, so you can use it. It's pretty good. Hey, listen, a red dice, 1 red dice is not too bad.
Adding more dice is always good.
Okay, then the next one is now the A300 long range config. It's 1 to 4, but a white dice. So you're getting a big range.
And they're both 6 points, and they're both the same exact card with rule-wise, but they have it obviously different range and different dice. So I'm kind of interested to see how that'll work out and how that'll play.
I kind of like this one, though. Even though it's a white dice, the extra range, it'll be good for split fire.
Yeah.
You could do that. But it's pretty cool. And now, this is what I've been waiting for. So when I saw, I don't think I'm the only one, but when I saw Rogue One, Pow was just awesome. And he's one of those guys that didn't do much. He did the Scream, which I'm glad they caught him. You caught him with the Scream. But he was just a cool looking alien. I just really liked him. So now if you look, his gun is a 1 to 4. So now if you take him with this guy, with the long range config, and they split fire, he can go 1 to 4. You're talking about 1 red and 2 white on those guys split firing at somebody at long range. It's not too bad. He gets Inspire 1. So, Inspire 1 is also great. And then he becomes the leader. So now, when everything gets whittled down, so you add him to it for 22 points. You get him as a leader. He's going to stick around. So, he'll be the last guy standing in the unit because he is the leader.
Yeah, I think I might just take him because he looks cool, but I also like... Inspire's good.
Right.
His weapon's pretty good with a red and a white, so that's not bad. I do like it, and for 22 points, it's not bad.
Yeah, they're priced accordingly. I think we're doing okay with that. And he's Drabitan. I think that's the name of the race of the what Pow is, a Drabitan. So that's that. And then the last card here is Bistan. So so just like Pow, we didn't say, you can only put him in a Rebel Pathfinder unit. So you can't put them with the Rebel Troopers or anyone else, the Saboteurs or whatnot. So Bistan, you only get 1 Bistan mini, Impact 1, which is great. So now you have Impact 1. He has Ion 1. So if you are shooting against a vehicle, a wounded vehicle gets 1 Ion token, which is great.
Yeah, that's really good. And range 1 to 4 with 1 black and 4 white dice. Dang, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And he is 32 points, but like you said, they are priced accordingly, which is very good.
It's pretty good.
And that I think the Ion one will definitely be useful because I like shooting ion cannons at vehicles.
Now you have the exhausted symbol. So what you're going to do is you're going to need to recover with these guys.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, if they infiltrate, they get somewhere, and you can recover and then shoot. If you could do that almost every time, to get this back. And, a bunch of their abilities you're going to need to recover. This might be a unit you're going to want to recover more than once. It's beneficial to them to recover. So by taking Bistan, and even if he doesn't shoot, it's okay. But, you got to play with it. So now, that's really cool. So let's look at this. Let's look at this right here. So here's the minis right here, unpainted. These are the sculpts. I really like Pow. I really like Bistan. But here's what kind of drew me in. You have 1, 2, 3 different helmets, right? So this guy's got, I don't know what kind of helmet that is, but this almost looks like like a Hoth helmet, and then this is
like a dollar store Fleet Trooper helmet.
Yeah, like a wannabe Fleet Trooper. That's the one from before. So they look pretty cool. All right, Bastan looks awesome, standing here, and I mean, Pow's just great. So the minis are awesome. All right, so looking at this, the Rebel Pathfinders, they're 68 points. Now, if you want to take them with Pow, you're about 90. If you want to take them with Bastan, you're at 100. Now, here's the dilemma. If you want to take, like, say, 2 sets of Rebel Pathfinders, you're going to have to buy 2. Do you do one with Bastan and one with Pow? You know what I mean? It's either or. Do you do that? Unfortunately, you can't take both of them. You know what I mean? But you can do, let's say at 90 or 100, maybe take the comms. I don't know if you want to take a grenade. You take the new gun. I mean, you're talking about maybe 120, 130 points altogether with everything, if you really kit them out. But, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like these guys. I like anything at a long range. I like the infiltrate where you're going to get into a position, maybe get behind heavy cover, help you out to make sure you don't get hurt. You're behind there. So, what do you think? I mean, what's your overall sense of these guys?
I do like them. It kind of stinks that you can't take both, but I think it'll definitely be cool taking. You have to buy two of the units, but taking both 2 units, one with Bastan and one with Pow, I think would work out pretty good. And let's say only, choosing one and playing 2 games with using one on one game and the Pow on one game and Bastan on the other game. It'll be interesting to see which one works better.
Right. Yeah, you do your play styles, although Bastan is more expensive, but he does bring a lot more dice. He brings, a black and then the 4 white as opposed to Pow with the 1 and 1. We do love the red dice, but I just like rolling lots of dice. White dice.
It's like with Bastan. It's like you get a black. It's like 1 to 4. Then it's a black dice and 4 white dice. And then he's got Ion, and then he's 32 points. It's not bad for 32 points.
It's an extra 10 points.
I think Bastan is better just in that sense,
right.
But we'll have to see.
We have to see, but although I do like Pow's, I like Pow's model better.
Yeah. Alright guys, so that's it for our discussion on the Rebel Pathfinders unit expansion. Let us know about your opinions down in the description if you're thinking about getting this and how you think you would play them. And we always want to talk strategy in the comments, so it'll be pretty cool. And yes, that's pretty much it, guys. There are 2 links down in the description, one to our Discord and one to our Patreon. Go check out both links. Our Patreon, thank you to our Patreon supporters because it helps the channel out a lot. We have the Patreon, go check that out. And also we have our Discord where we talk everything wargaming. You can join it. Discord is free. Make an account. Join. If you could hear it, it's blowing up right now. We always talk to fellow wargamers. You could also share your work that you're doing in the Discord as well, in our Discord gallery. But yeah, that's it. That's basically it for the video, and we will see you in the next one.